Nobody's in here, I know that. But I just had to get some stuff off of my chest because I have been so sad today. So I just felt like I wanted someone to talk to. If you haven't seen my new hair, here it is. Last couple days have been not the best, but as I said, I'm going over railroad tracks, so bear with me. I just left Costco and I needed to just get out of the house. I know those of you that got teenagers or have children that have grown up, I'm sure you've been through this, but my oldest wasn't listening yesterday, so he was told he couldn't go to his friend's house, and he went anyways, so I showed up at his friend's house and picked him up. If you're wondering why I'm like so short, guys, I'm really short. I'm like 5'1", 5'2", so that's why I look so tiny in this video. Someone asked me like, why do you look like you're slouching? No, I'm not slouching, I'm just really short. But got my son home and he was talking about how he can't wait till he's 18 because he's leaving the house and he's moving out and he's never talking to me again, and he's gonna be so happy when he moves out. And it just crushed me. And it's like, so many people on YouTube are hiding this like everyday life crap, and I'm not gonna hide this from anybody because I feel like everybody needs to know that it's normal to go through this, and I know that this is normal. It just sucks. I know that every parent deals with their kids saying, I don't like you, or I hate you, or I can't wait to move out. Like, I get that. It just sucks to hear. Like, I was up all night last night, like, while everybody was asleep, and I was just crying. Like, I was trying to just lay and be on my phone, and I'm like, you know, I gotta put a video out, and I just had so much stuff running through my head. But it was even more so of the fact that I was just so upset and so hurt that my baby would tell me this. And I'm like, I know this is normal. I know it's normal. And I'm like, how do you think you're gonna survive on your own, huh? Do you think that you can pay all your bills? You don't have a job. Well, I'm gonna live with my friends and we're gonna split the bills. And I was like, okay, that sounds fine, but how are you gonna split the bills with no job? You know, their parents are not gonna want you to stay with them forever. And if you guys all get a house together, your friends are gonna make you pay bills, and you have no money for utilities, and you have no money for like going out, and you have no money for this and this and this. And I'm like trying to like name off stuff, trying to like protect myself, I guess, going into like a defense mechanism or defense mode, you know what I mean. But I kind of like went through this defense where I was just like, how do you think you're gonna do it? How do you think you're gonna survive? Here at the house, mommy cooks you food. I cook for you. I clean. You only have a little bit of chores. And I was like, how do you think that you're gonna do it, huh? And who's gonna give you money to go out? Who's paying for your graduation party? Who's doing this? Who's doing that? Like, I was just like in defense because I was so hurt that I felt like I needed to defend myself. And I know I didn't, and I shouldn't have tried to defend myself to him, but I just felt like I needed to. And I'm such an introvert, and I have friends, but I don't have like, I don't know, it's so hard to explain. It's so hard for me to like make friends, believe it or not, because I'm such an introvert. But I have just been so upset lately, so hurt and so upset, and he's just, it hurt me so bad, guys. But I do want to come on here and I do want to let everybody know, excuse me, I burped, I do want to let everybody know that, guys, it is normal for your kids to hate you at one point in their life. It is normal for them to say that they're leaving and never talking to you again. It's normal for them to not want to be your friend because you're not their friend, you're their parent. And it's normal for them to think that they can do it on their own. And I know this. And I know a lot of parents out there do know this, but there's some that don't. And as I had said before, like, I've dealt with so much depression and so much worry because I had a brother at 14 commit suicide because of like depression and because of the way my mother was, and I didn't want my children to go through that. And of course my mother has her own story, but it's a whole story to get through, and I'll do that in another video. But I just want everybody to know, like, it is normal. It's normal for your kids to hate you. It does hurt, and that is true. It hurts. But I'm not happy, and when mom's not happy, nobody's happy. But I guess I could turn my blinker off. I just wanted to come on here and talk because I needed to get it off my chest. I needed to talk about it, and I needed to just say I'm hurting right now, and I know, oh God, it sucks. It really does suck. It really does suck for my son or any of my children to say that, because he was so mad at me. He's like, oh my God, she showed up at my friend's house. Yeah, you were told to come home. You didn't come home. And I have the app Life 360 on my son, so that way I know he's safe wherever he is. And so I knew where he was. That wasn't the issue. But it was that you were told to come home after the graduation. You were given a privilege, and then you didn't listen to me. So, and he's 17. He's going to be 18 Valentine's. But it's still the fact he's like, I'm not a baby anymore. You know, I never get to do anything. And I'm like, no, sweetie, you get to do a lot of stuff. You get to do a lot. But I'm not going to have, like, a lot of his friends, their parents, let them drink, and let them drink at their house, and let them... You know, I have found pictures of these parents thinking that they want to be these young parents because they're older, and they want to let their kids drink at their house and like have beer pong tables at their house. And it's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And it sucks, but baby's back there. She's still awake. But again, I just wanted to come on here and share with you guys because I am kind of not feeling good today. Not sick, but just sick in the heart, I guess you can say. I'm just upset, and I don't feel loved right now, and that's okay. I know my son loves me. He just is very, very mad at me. Yes. All right, I'm gonna jump off here. I just wanted to share with you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Have you dealt with this? How did you handle it? Oh my goodness. You took your bows off? How'd you handle this? Because he's my oldest and I have brothers, but again, how did you handle this? Did it hurt you? Did your son leave or daughter leave when they were 18 and then come back? Like, what happened? All right, I picked up a few things for a friend. Uh-oh. I'm going to get off because she's fussing. Now I'm going to drop this stuff off, and then I got to get back home. So we will see you later, and let me know below. Let's see if I can get out of this.